Greetings, happy digging, allotment based capers. Welcome to the height of the northern summer. So many beans. Don't really know what to do with them. Okie dokie, folkies. Last week I nearly finished this, not quite, so this week I've dug in a very shallow layer of stone to mark off the border. I put it the larger surface area facing upwards to the sun, with the thought being that come summertime, springtime, when we're trying to cultivate the strawberries, the large exposed surface area of these rocks will draw up heat, and they will retain that heat, and it will help maintain warm ambient temperatures for the soil and roots beneath. Yes. Anyhow, what I am doing now, again, is the final job. Is I've got this wood chip, which is largely ericaceous, and I have good reason to believe that strawberries will favour more acidic conditions. So because I've already planted these rather crudely, I think in total I must have about 25 plants that I've gathered up from around the plot, some from this area, some from other places. Gonna give this a thick mulch. This has just come off the wood chip pile at the top of the plot, and it's only been there for a few days. I think it's a fresh delivery, and it must be in excess of 50 degrees Celsius. It's really got a lot of biological activity going on. Anyhow, as well as drip feeding nutrients into the soil, the largest job it's performing for me, as far as I'm concerned right now, is to suppress any weed growth, and hopefully next year I should have a reasonable supply of strawberries. Happy digging. Happy mulching. Should just about be able to make out the steam rising from this fresh pile of wood chip. It's only been there a day or two. Put my hand in it, it is warm. I would say it's at least 50 degrees. Happy digging. Beans, 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 so many beans. They really are hitting their stride. So many of them. So many I can't eat. Fortunately, my colleagues at work are not quite sick of them yet. Out of all of the challenges regarding some of our successful crops this year, all of my climbing beans, have continued to supply bountiful crops, and I dare say they will continue to do so for another month. Happy digging. So despite the apparent water shortages and sweltering conditions of this arid late summer's day, plenty of courgette still cropping. I mean, courgette's a bit of a stretch. That is definitely in marrow territory. Happy digging. Okie dokie fokies. I'm going to build a polytunnel here. I've been trying to build a polytunnel for 4 years, this being year 4. My plot has an unfortunate camber and tilt to it, so unlike my previous watered attempt, which was built on a slope and didn't really rain matter, I am going to levelish this area of land, so the footprint of the polytunnel will be 7 by 10 feet. So I need to clear at least 9 by 12 feet, possibly more. That'll do for the time being. So yeah, pretty much corner will be there, entrance will be here. That is south facing. I'm going to have 2 rows of produce with a central walkway. Coming at you any time in the next 4 years. Okie dokie fokies. I'm not gonna harvest it because it's not ripe yet. I'm just hoping that you may be able to catch that butternut squash. Quite the beastie. I've got 1 or 2 others growing. My understanding is, as I've never grown them before, cultivate them in September when there is no green left on them. We'll try and close in for a still so you can see, but it's impressive size and it is still slightly streaked with green stripes. Happy. As you can see, it's a sweltering day in late summer in the northwest of England. The cooler, wetter temperatures haven't done anything to slow down the rate at which the crops are producing. In a space of a week I've grown another, I mean that is courgette size, but these just get to the point of, they're just intimidating. I've got enough beans to feed my office. The rest of my onions, these are smaller, but I must have about 30 of them. Smaller harvested tomatoes today, but there is still plenty of fruit on the vine and more flowers. And the last of my potatoes. Some of the greener potatoes I've got, which I don't think I could quite salvage and eat. I am thinking about other videos I've seen on YouTube around sticking a few spuds in the ground now. Hopefully it's not too late. I'll put them in containers, stick them in the greenhouse, and I might have some for Christmas, along with the parsnips I have not yet dared harvest. Happy digging. Thus concludes another episode of Happy Digging, allotment based capers. I've said it before, I say it again, no dig my backside. Catch you on the flip flop. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. Happy digging!